Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Don't you worry about a thing, David Highfield.
Don't worry about a thing. That's what I'm being told. It is Wednesday, everybody. We hope you're having a wonderful day. And we asked for your help with a revealing What You Think Wednesday question. Boy, did we get answers.
Oh, yeah. And this is pretty universal. We know how you all feel. So People magazine reporting on a woman who said that her brother was getting married at a nudist resort. And the requirement is for all of the guests to abide by the rules of said resort, i.e., you come with nothing on.
Right.
And there's been some requests to, allow maybe something that's a little bit more comfortable for some of the people who don't live that way. And brother was not happy.
Yeah, so she took to social media. Now People magazine is writing about this. So we asked you, would you go to your siblings' clothing-free wedding? Not an option, but they're saying out of respect, you need to be there, clothing-free. So let's see what you said. Kathy said, absolutely no way. I feel like they only sent the invite to be cordial, maybe even looking to get a gift, and knowing full well that the person would not come under those conditions.
Really? You think even a brother would be that?
I
don't know.
You never know what the relationship is. You never know.
But that makes me
Kathy,
so sad.
Kathy, think about it.
Karen says, LOL, absolutely not. How selfish and self-centered is this couple to think their guests should be required to do this?
Gloria says, does this include a naked reception? By the way, it does, if you read the whole article. I don't think I want to stroll the cookie table with everyone's business out there. I think it's a big no for me. Yes, I understand what you're thinking, Gloria. Yes.
Sorry, I just had a visual. Sorry, I had to pause.
You probably don't want to
I was just thinking about
visuals.
No. How does the cookie is the cookie table set up? Anyways, okay, fine. Kimberly says no and could not imagine seeing my parents and grandparents trying to look normal standing around in the birthday suit.
Yeah, Lynn said, I did spend an afternoon with a group of people naked in a bath in Istanbul, so I guess I could do it if I really wanted to go.
I think that sounds interesting.
Thank
you, Lynn.
I think Lynn's interesting. Yeah.
We applaud you for being so bold, too. I love that. Mama Sue says, no, that is their choice. I would go to support my family, but they must know from the get-go I will have clothes on.
I get that. And Rodney says, I would go just to see who shows up. Rodney also sounds like fun. And there, you know what? And several people wrote in suggesting that there be two ceremonies so that the couple can do this because it means something to them. Yeah. And people who feel comfortable can go there. But then they can celebrate with other people who care about them who might not, just not feel comfortable with it.
I really wonder, because we're hearing one side of this story.
I know.
So I really wonder how this all shook out. Because I feel like you don't have to come.
Right.
And I wonder if it was I wonder if he really was bad. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here because I feel like.
No, because you're right. We're hearing through her posting that People magazine that
so
wrote
bad.
about. So,
Yeah, but.
Okay, Ron.
Can I just make sure that no one thinks that this is my,
your upcoming.
Yeah, just it's not like you guys are like, oh, Ron's doing something crazy.
You know what, Ron?
Yeah, we're just floating this out there because Ron wanted us to ask how people would feel.
I'll be there, Ron.
Right.
Sign me up.
You probably need, like you have the sneeze guards.
Yeah.
They probably have something else for
at
the
like
cookie
the table. Just
yeah.
in case. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's quit. Let's wrap this.
Gotta go right now.
Are you uncomfortable with nudity?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Apparently, I don't know. I just don't want to talk about any more of this.
What is so bad about it?
I think the whole sneeze guard thing put me over the edge. I just don't want to talk about it.
What do we think is happening? Nothing like that is happening.
Let's take a look at the tally of what all you said, and thank you for sharing. 98% of you said no, I would not attend. And 2% of you said, I'd support them, I'd like to be there.
I think that we equate nudity with things that happen maybe in the bedroom, but that's not always the case.
Well, it's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, no, you said yesterday, Europeans have a different view.
Right.
And I do think there's something that maybe we should be open-minded.
It's even about people getting uncomfortable about breastfeeding. Like, it's just all natural. Like, who cares?
Right.
I say say let your guard down and your robe down and head over to the
So you
wedding.
would go? Would you go?
I would go.
Oh,
Why
wow.
not? Why not? You live once in
See,
your life.
I think it'd be easier to go if everybody there was a stranger.
Well-
because then it doesn't matter as, I don't know why that matters to me, but it does.
I think
like
you
the
are
fact that you know
uncomfortable
people.
for a couple of minutes, and then everybody else there is doing the same thing. So there's really like no reason to get so uptight about it. Like everybody else is probably having.
All right, you know what? You're calming me down. Maybe
Yeah.
I could do it. I think the
You're not
first
the
10
only
minutes
one
would be
that's
difficult.
going to be blowing
though.
in the wind. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
all right.
Hey, we want to share with you this. There's a movie just out. I am so glad we're changing the subject. There's a movie just out that's getting noticed. It's really cute. It's about a lonely cartoon dog. The dog finds a friend with a mail order robot. And here's the thing, it has no dialogue.
This is interesting.
And there's a lot of music, so we just want to listen to a sample of this. So it's set in the 80s. It's called Robot Dreams. It was actually nominated for an Academy Award, but it was just released in theaters. And I checked. It was actually at the Harris Theater
Oh, cool.
back in March downtown. But eventually, this is going to be on Apple Plus
So
streaming.
is this, do you know anything else about it? Like, is it a long film? I feel like something like this, you probably don't want it to be like your typical 90-minute film.
I don't know what the length of it is.
What was
no.
it? We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, like the perfect length of a movie.
Of a movie is
Yeah.
Oh, and what was it?
It was like
I forgot what it was.
91 minutes or
91 minutes. It's
something like
very
that.
precise.
But-
Like that's the hit films are that long.
I
Yeah.
feel like after a while you might want a little conversation. You know, like I feel like you
Maybe.
could probably do, like 40 minutes of something like that. And
Although
then you need-
maybe you get sucked into it though. I'm sucked into it. I think it's sweet based on
my
what I've
God.
seen of it. Yeah.
My
Is your
kids,
phone blowing up? What?
It's Lila.
Oh.
They're home. It's summer break, and this is how you know. Like, they're
Right.
home.
Because you're not at all busy right now.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
All right. Speaking of kids, turns out there's an age when kids start to tune out their moms. CBS Boston reporting on this, and they found the age is around 13, Heather.
I know, we're so close. It makes me so sad. All right, so researchers found that the brain scans, that kids of that age, they aren't registering their mom's voice the way they did when they were a little bit younger. So, like, go clean your room, we need you to do
Right.
these things.
Right.
Maybe some more like authoritarian stuff. They say their brains shift away from their mom's voice and begin to focus on new and unfamiliar voices.
To prepare for separating from their parents.
Don't.
one
That's
day.
why I didn't read
know,
that part,
I know
'cause
you
I didn't wanna
stopped
say
that sentence, but that's what the researchers are saying. So if parents are saying, hey, you're not listening to me, you may be right. And there's a reason why. Scientifically, there's a reason why.
I do understand. And I've talked to like Christine Sorensen, Kim Gable, like they were all
Right.
going through this, like their kids were going off to school at the same time, off to college.
Right.
And I remember talking to them a lot about this at that time. And I said, is it really hard to know that they're like leaving the nest?
Sure.
And they said that when they become teenagers like this, that they just start to pull away.
Yeah.
They're going
Yeah.
to activities, they're going out to their friends'
It's part
house,
of
they're
the
hanging out
normal
socially.
evolution.
Yes, and so they kind of prepare you in a way to leave.
Yeah. Because right now, that idea to you, as close as you are to them, would just, yeah, exactly. But anyway, 13 apparently is the age. All right, time for our adorable animal moment of the day. Video of a kitty cat who stole the show. And this video is racking up more and more views. Have you seen this yet?
I saw this. I saw this on the morning news. You guys
Yeah.
were talking about this.
It's just, it's so cute. So this orchestra in Turkey was upstaged by this little diva. Take a look at her. Well,
Just
we actually
walk
don't
in.
know if it's a her or he.
Yeah, we don't know. But so this is during is this not
Yeah.
rehearsal?
No.
This is during an actual performance. People paid to see. How did it get in?
Well, here's the thing. The tour guide said, the tour guide who captured this video that you're looking at right now, there's a number of cats that live on the grounds of the concert hall. And this one apparently likes Beethoven. because that's what they were playing, but it strolled across the stage there. And I will say from my experience, when Gary gives Zoom lessons to students like at the piano, Marvin will come down
Very
drawn to it and will listen and sometimes even get vocal and start meowing. And like Gary has to say, I'm sorry, that's our cat that's trying to sing.
That's not David. That's Marvin, the cat.
But yeah, so it's kind of like he has to hush Marvin up because people are paying for this lesson. Instead, Marvin's trying to get a free lesson.
I don't know if I told you about this, but when we were on our honeymoon in Mexico and we went to, I think it was Tulum, to see, the
the Mayan,
the ruins,
the pyramids, and all that. Yeah.
So they had this little set up plaza where people could stop and go to the bathroom, and they had a couple of restaurants, and they had a Subway there, like a Subway sandwich shop, and there was a cat in the shop. Like they were just cats everywhere. A lot of it was open air stuff because of the climate there, and I was like, "There's a cat in your Subway, sir." I'm not so sure. Has it been licking the bologna? I don't know.
Well, no, hopefully there's some, they keep an eye on that.
I don't know.
But I do think it's cute whenever there are cats in different stores and things. When you go into a bookstore and there's a cat there on the cat, I mean, as long as the cat is well behaved. You know. I don't know about the sandwich shop though.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the orchestra. I mean, although that cat apparently did not make any noise.
Whew. All right, speaking of pets, it's back and it's so much fun. We want to get you involved in this. It's our Dress Your Pet Like Brett shout out. This is so much. We had a blast. Was it last year that we did this?
It was last year, yeah. Well, we may have done it 2 years now. I'm not sure because I remember trying to dress up Marvin. That didn't go so well. So anyway, the idea is to dress your pet like Brett. You see it on the screen. He, of course, is originally from Butler. He's coming back again on Saturday, July 13th. So to get in the mood, we're doing this for his Party Gras 2.0 show.
I don't even know if I could get something like that on Tina. I was thinking a little wig and bandana.
I mean, don't torture her though. That's the thing. Like if your pet doesn't like this, don't do this.
She won't even allow it. I don't think that I have to put her little harness on to walk her.
Yeah.
And she's just a little wiggle. She's like, nope.
She's a handful.
Try and catch me.
If you could hear all the stories during the commercial breaks that she talks about Tina and what Tina's up to. Whoa.
A menace. She's a menace.
No, she's adorable.
She's adorable.
She adds a spark to your life.
That's why we keep her around. She
Yeah.
is a menace.